I am Aaron Kubo, an 8th grade social studies educator at Hula Intermediate School on Hawaii Island and your HSTA NEA director. That means I represent all of you in Washington, D.C. As I continue to visit with members from across Hawaii, you have shared concerns over teacher pay, affordable housing, school facilities maintenance and repairs, the vaping epidemic in our schools, as well as teacher and student physical, mental, and emotional well-being, to name a few. I hear you and take your stories with me as I lobby to ensure the folks in DC, which I did a few days ago, and locally in Hawaii 2 weeks ago, so that the legislators are aware of our issues, and to make sure they fully fund public education. We all deserve better, and I shall continue to advocate, advocate, advocate on your behalf. Thank you all for everything you are doing and continue to do. It gives me great pleasure to introduce our keynote speaker, Kumu Hula, Kekuhi Kealiʻikanakaʻole. Kekuhi is an educator who, after a 25-year career as an associate professor of Hawaiian studies at Hawaii Community College, 39 years of training, and in the tradition of Hula Aiha'a, Hula Pele, chant and ritual under Halau o Kekuhi, and 15 years as the executive director of the Kealiʻikanakaʻole Foundation, had a deep desire to create a space where Hawaii Life Ways is more accessible to more educators and stewards of Hawaii. And so, in 2016, she retired from all her former responsibilities to become an entrepreneurial advocate for island consciousness, or how to live on an island. She opened Halau Ohia Hawaii Environmental Kinship Training to teach basic Hawaii practices and life ways to everyone and anyone. Kekuhi has chanted and danced for the Dalai Lama on 3 occasions, had 2 TEDx talks, and been invited to speak in many venues and train a wide diversity of humans, from architects to symphonic players, from protectors of mountains to Hawaiian healthcare. Her grandmother, Kealiʻikanakaʻole, who in 2023 was the first Native Hawaiian female to be featured on U.S. currency, was a humble educator. It is from her that Kekuhi learned to teach everyone through the beautiful power of aloha. Here to share her practical wisdom with you, in the hopes that you share it with others, is Kekuhi Kealiʻikanakaʻole.
Woo! Mahalo, Aaron. That was awesome. Aloha kako. What a huge honor to be in your space this morning. Okay, I want to pop right into this mele that I would love to gift you. I'm going to pop it on the screen in a moment. It's a mele that I think expands. It really, number one, it sort of pulls in, really focuses in the ideas of Eulukini. So when we're talking about Eulukini, we're talking about the myriad potential of growth, the expansion of that's the ulu, and kini means many. Okay, not like this many, like this many. Yeah, that's what kini means. So when we think about Eulukini, it is our individual hope and intention, our individual prayers and dreams for the kind of intellectual and spiritual and growth that maybe we cannot even fathom yet, because we don't have exposure to particular, what you call that, particular streams of information. Yeah. Okay, so then now Eulukini talks about the widening, the expanding, even the deepening of what we want for ourselves, for our families, and for our youth. Okay, so and what this next chant does is it really it focuses. So if Eulukini is sort of your divergent focus, right, your wide lens, Then the mele mo'oku that I'm gonna teach you folks about today is is really the converging of that lens. It is the diving into and the really focusing um, of putting our attention on some of the the, the family members around us right now, right here in this space. So last time I took too long and talked about how I was so emo last time. You guys are so emotional to be in the front of um, all of you who in my heart are like my teachers, same people that loved me in Kyoka School and Waiakia Elementary and um, Waiakia High School. Um, that's you folks. That's how I feel being here. So mahalo. So this is a mele. Mele is text. Okay. Mo'oku. It is mo'o meaning continuum or or succession. Yeah. Okay. So, and ku meaning foundation, to establish, or the establishment. Um, so when we have mo'oku, we're talking about those lines of those foundations that that really anchor us. Not like, oh no, I'm a prisoner, don't anchor me. Not that kind of anchor, but they really humans need anchoring. You know, although we like the freedom and the like, I'm a butterfly, you guys. Okay, so but I even butterflies need anchoring at some point. So that's what the mo'oku is. It is a mele that you can use. So this is the function of it for introducing yourself to spaces. That's why we created it. So it was composed by myself and one of my students. And we composed it for the Association of American Geographers last fall. And I've adapted it for you. You may now take it and use it the way you want to. It's a gift, there's no strings attached. If you need additional help with it, you can always contact me through your leadership. Okay? All right. Um, let's see, let's go through this. So this was the original text. Can you follow along? And I'm going to explain the lines as we move along. And I'm going to explain how to populate this. What is this over here? Oh, there. How to populate this template. It's a template. So now you can take out Oahu, Laiahi, and Waikiki, and you can populate it with the information that's appropriate. Okay, you got it. You with me? You with me so far? Okay, good. All right. Copy me now. Mele mo'oku. Your turn. Okay, I'm feeling like might have 7,000 of you, but I kind of only heard two. So we'll try again. Mele mo'oku. Go. Perfect. Copy me. Aloha e oahu. Okay, perfect. Yeah. So you're imagining that you've just come, you're a group of visitors, or you could be, maybe it's just your family, or maybe it's just you. So many scales you can use. You can use this mele at many scales. Okay. So um, and you've landed. You can be at the airport. There's not usually space to do this kind of thing at airports. I tend to do one in my head. Um, but you're at a convention. Let's say we all gather at the convention center next year. or you're at or you and your family are taking a hike up into the mountains, this is a great mele for that. Okay. You can even apply it to if you go and visit or you go on a retreat outside of Hawaii, outside of the US, to some other space. Okay, totally appropriate. All right. Next line. Oh, so in that first line that says Oahu over there, you're gonna fill in what is the larger land area, or if you fill it in with the island name, Aloha e Maui, Aloha e Molokai, Aloha e California, or the Native American name, okay? Aloha e Hiroshima, Aloha e um, all the alohas. Okay, so this is for the larger land area. All right, it can be as large as a community of several blocks in the community, or it can be as large as a an island, or it can be as large as a. I can go on and on. Okay, next line. Did you get that? Okay, carry on. E laiahi e aloha. Go say that. E laiahi e aloha. What's that laiahi? Eh, she made mistake. No, hello, I never make mistake. I put some notes down below about these. My uncle happens to live kind of next to Laiahi, and did some looked in some of the stories, and Laiahi actually looks like an ahi's forehead. Okay, so Leahi, it's called Leahi too, that beautiful cinder cone there, crater. But she's also called Laiahi in the context of the Pelenhiaka story. So here's another sort of layer of this mele. It's super short, super simple mele. Okay, can almost nothing get simpler than this mele. Okay, but the you can sort of unfold each layer very beautifully to explain why you've used that name. Okay, or explain, like, we can tell right now where I'm creating this mele at. Okay, because I'm Waikiki is in my view, Laiahi is in my view. All right, okay, moving on. E Waikiki e aloha. Try that. E Waikiki e aloha. Good. Okay. So this is a super important part. You have now addressed the elders in the space. But where's the names? Well, those are the names. They're just not the names of the Kanaka people. Not yet. Okay. You can, however, so this is one of the additions, the edits that modifications I was doing for this mele for you, is adding one more line there to include one more line right here to include a Kanaka name, yeah, or a family name or name of an organization. One of the purposes for this mele is really to talk about our personal relationship to spaces, not just as, oh, that mountain that, like, there's more green over there, like I can build more houses there. Houses is important, I get it, but the relationship that we're working on and is the relationship between me and that mountain there, between me and that group of trees there, between me and my water source, between me and my food source. No, it doesn't say aloha e Safeway. I'm sorry. No, I love Safeway bagels as much as the other person, you guys. But this is a reminder to us that yes, that's wonderful that we have KTA. Love Nico's down the road. You know, get a nice piece of red ahi slab and again. Yeah. But sometimes a reminder that you see that tree down there in the middle of the city? Yeah, that tree needs some aloha. And no, I don't want to go put a banner around it that says aloha. I really want to address the tree. I wonder what would happen if that were, if in all sincerity, I addressed that bunch of trees or that mountain there with the same kind of pulse and the same kind of compassion that I address any group of humans walking around on the streets. So then now you're going to say Eyamako. Say Eyamako. Go. Eyamako. So now telling these elders, the land elders, here we are. I present my family. Eyamako. I present my family. And so now who are you bringing to introduce to them? What? You bringing your home, your island. So you say, you populate that line with O, Hawaii. It's not called the big island. It's called Hawaii. Yeah. Okay. So I say, O Hawaii. O, who is my mountain? Let's say Mauna Kea. O Hawaii, O Mauna Kea. Who is my fresh water, my salt water source? So I can say Waiakea. Waiakea is the name of the water flow. Once all of the rivers from the mountain come down, they sort of converge in this gigantic river. So Waiakea, or I can say O Keaukaha. I can say Keaukaha, which is the name of a beach that I grew up at. Okay, so what do these lines mean when I say Eyamako? I present my family. O Hawaii. Oh, there's my timer. That is 18 minutes. O Hawaii, O Mauna Kea, O Waiakea, O Kanakaʻole, Ke Kanaka. Say, repeat after me. Iola o ko, Iola o ko. Okay, good, good, good. Make sure you close your O ko. Good. Maikai. I love working with you. And the last is Iola makone. Can you say that? Iola makone. Iola o ko, your life. Iola makone is dependent on my life and vice versa. We're entwined, we're interdependent. There is no my life without your life, is what this line is saying. Okay, this is how you chant this chant. Aloha e o ahu. Eliahi aloha. Yes, you can wave as if it's your grandma driving down the street. E waikiki aloha. Hey, Yamako. Oh, Hawaii. I present my family. Oh, Hawaii. Oh, Mauna Kea. Oh, Waiakea. Oh, Kanakaʻole. Ke Kanaka. Iola oe, iola makone. Yeah. There you go. That is your mele. Me ke aloha pumehana ya kakou. Love you guys.